Hi, I'm Angie Bryant. I'm a club parent at the Kirkland Boys Girls Club. We often hear about the impact that the Boys and Girls Club has from our youth or alumni, but today I wanted to share with you about the impact that the Boys and Girls Club has on the family from a little bit different perspective. Before I do though, I just want to let you know how interesting this is being here in your email. I'm usually on the other side where you are, reading the fundraiser email and being inspired to give generously. But it's been a while since I've been able to do so as I once had, as life has a way of turning the table sometimes in the blink of an eye. See, a few years ago, our family was shattered. After a regular day spent exploring the waterfront with me, my son came home, went to bed, and woke the next morning to learn that his dad had been removed from the home and arrested due to domestic violence. Even on the very best of days, the next couple years proved to be challenging at best as I navigated both the criminal and family law systems. I'd not been working much outside the home for several years, and this was both emotionally and financially devastating. Through this single event, I lost nearly everything and was very scared. Through various scholarships made possible by community members like you, my son was able to attend the club after school while I worked to get our lives into some semblance of a new normal. He was able to explore various programs that the club offered that helped him explore who he was becoming through positive relationships with his peers and the club staff. But it was football that had the biggest impact on him. I saw that it was so much more than just playing a sport to fill his time. It was positive male interactions when interactions with his dad were limited. And it was a feeling of belonging and fraternity after losing a sense of family. It was a safe, healthy place to relieve emotions of fear and confusion and hurt that sometimes masquerade as anger. It was a tool that helped manage depression as he learned positive ways to cope. See, football gave him extra boundaries with discipline and routine, things that all kids need, but vulnerable kids especially need. The club made ways when I couldn't see ways possible. One summer, he desperately wanted to attend a football camp like the rest of his friends were. And just as I was about to tell him that I couldn't make it happen, I was informed by the club that there was a scholarship for him if he was interested in attending the Russ and Wilson football camp. At one point, Russell came up to my son, put his arm around him, and asked how he was doing. And you should have seen his face. The kid that hardly smiled in those days had this full-on toothy smile, like gums and all. During this time that you and I have just spent together, I do hope that you've heard my gratitude for the financial help that the club has given me. But more so, I hope that you hear that thing just beyond gratitude for their individual and collective contribution in stewarding my son. Simply put, in a time of uncertainty, I was able to count on the Boys and Girls Club. I still lay in bed some nights wondering how I'm going to juggle it all and then some the next day, but I am well aware and beyond grateful that it's through scholarships made possible by donors like you, through events like this, that I'm not raising this human alone. This incredible kid who's awesome in the face of adversity, this is our win. This is community. Thank you for participating in it.